Okay, this system is the system I've been using to trade so far. Like I told many of you in my group, I told you that it wasn't taught me by a man, it was taught me by God. God showed me this system, and so far you can see the initial demo amount they gave me was $10,000, but I built it within time. I built it to $53,000, and the system is working perfectly so fine. Like I told you in the group, that you need large phone because of the system I'm using. You need large phone, and I told many of you at least 500 is applicable. You see these figures here which I gave you in the group. These are the figures you'll be using. I'll place a trade for $1. You start from $1 because when you are starting, it doesn't matter. I can decide to start with a put option, which is the red one. I will say the market will fall down. I can say it will go up. Whichever one it goes, it doesn't matter where you start from. I can say the market will keep going up, and I start with $1. And my time has gone to 15 seconds. A 5-minute trade. I don't like 5-minute trade, so you must make sure constantly is on a minute trade. So you keep monitoring this time to make sure the time is at the right side, at the top where you have the deposit icon there. You have it there. So long I'm winning this trade, I'm going to close it because I need my time chart to always be on a minute, so that we can keep making profit on a minute basis. So we are trading on 1 minute. 1 minute. Make sure, please, this is the issue you are going to always encounter. Make sure it's on a minute. It's always on a minute trade. Make sure it's always on a minute trade. You can see I'm trying to close this trade now. I made 26% because I have to close the trade. So you check the time, it has gone back to 5 minutes. Please always switch it to 1 minute. So I'm switching it back to 1 minute now. I don't know if... Okay. Let me check if it's still on 1 minute. You can see that it's on 1 minute trade. You see at the top of this time here, it's showing you the current time. At the top of the time here, you see 1 minute. So we are trading on only 1 minute. The system works for other minutes as well. You can trade on 15 minutes, 30 minutes, but we are trading on 1 minute, just 1 minute, so that we'll make profit. You see that at the end of 2 hours, you've been able to make at least $200. So since my time is on 1 minute now, you don't need Bollinger Band or whatever other things. You don't need them. Those things cannot give you 100% accuracy. They only guide you. This is the only system you will see. When you go on YouTube, you will see them. When they lost a trade, they increase the amount. Either by that same percent, they increase it times 2 or times 3. So we are trading on a minute. So I'll place a trade on a minute. You can see my time is counting at the up left hand side. You see that it's counting, it's doing a countdown there, and my time is counting. And you can see that this trade now predicted that my chart would go up. That the chart will go up, and you can see now it has drawed level with my line, which we are still going to monitor. So whenever we lost this trade, we will go with $3. So you take note of the amount I'm having in my demo account here. You can see that I'm having $53,000, $414 then at the system. You can see that this trade is counting, is doing a countdown now, and currently I'm losing this trade. But no, don't worry. That's why I told you guys you are going to need large fund for this system. You are going to need at least $500. What I simply do is to prepare $3 down. I lost this trade, right? I lost this trade, but don't panic. There's no need to panic. All I simply do is that because this chart went down, I will follow it down on $3. That the next trade is going to go down. You can see that I've lost $1. Then I'll follow it down, and currently I'm still losing this trade. If I lose this trade, and let's say the chart, because I predicted that it will come down, the chart went up. If I lose this trade, I will just simply do and go here and switch it to $9. But currently now, we are winning this trade. and I have to remain on the $3 it was before until the trade closed. If eventually this trade closed and I won, I will go back to my $1 I started with. So take note, you must always go back to your $1. If I place a trade on $1 and I get it right, I will remain on my $1. So long I keep getting it right, I will remain. Here now I got the trade. So I won this trade now. I've been able to recover my money. I had $2.60. If you remove the $1 I lost, I have $1.60 as my gain. So I'll go back to my $1 again. And because I predicted that it will fall down the last time and it fall down, I'll follow it down again. And you check your time to make sure it's on a minute trade. So I'm going to put this video on 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, I will close it down, and I trust God that you get this thing clearly. What I'm teaching you here was not taught me by man, it was taught me by God. And if you really get it, your life will change like day and night. If you get it, I pray you get it in the name of Jesus. Because if you get this, your life will change like day and night. It doesn't matter what causes they place in your family. I speak with the authority of the Lord Jesus. You can see that I got this straight, right? I will still follow it down again. Because it went down the last time, I will follow it down. That on same $1, I'm not changing it because I got it right. I will still follow it down again. The only way I'm going to switch is when I lost this trade. Let's say this sharp now, it went above the red line because I said it will fall down, and it's going up now. As you can see, we are losing this trade now. But we still have a lot of time. We have about 28 seconds going now. So we'll wait till the time counts down. And eventually, if we lost the trade, all we have to do is to switch it to $3 and follow it up. Because it went up, we'll follow it up. If we put $3 and it went back down and we lost the $3, we increase it to $9. And if we lost the $9 because we predicted that it will fall back down and it went up, you can see that we lost this trade now. You can see, let me confirm where I picked the last time because I was talking, I couldn't pay close attention. Okay, we lost the $1. Now I'm going back to $3 because we predicted it will go up and it went down. We predicted that it will go down, right? Sorry to say, and it went up. We'll follow it up. I'm just waiting for the profit price to show. When it shows, we can place the trade now. You see, so that's how you repeat it. That's how you repeat it. Whenever you get the trade right, you go back to $1. You can lose it. You can see, you see that we lost this trade. All we have to do is put the call option, because the last trade we predicted that it will go down and it went up. So we'll follow it up this time on a $3 trade. So you see that whenever we get it right, we'll recover our last losses, our previous losses, and we'll still make profits. So that's why I keep boasting it to you guys in the group that whatever, if you catch this system, you will never lose your money. You will never lose your money. You will never lose your money. I tell you, you will never lose your money once you get it right. Sometimes when you're trading weekdays market, which is the major pairs market, normally sometimes you can trade for 5 hours. You will only be able to lose maybe 3 trades in a row. So it will take you maybe to $27 in a row. Maybe you can trade for days. You've not even crossed $81. So it's just like that. So that's how you keep protecting it. Whenever you lost a trade, you follow the chart to where it went to. You follow the chart to where it went to, and you see we lost this trade now. What we simply do is we'll put $9, and because it went down and we predicted that it will go up for the last time, we'll follow it down again. You see that whenever I get this trade right, when you calculate all the investment I made, $1, this trade now we're still losing it. $1, $3, that's $4, and now I put $9. And so far I've invested $13. and I'm still losing this $13 now, but that's not a way for you to panic. Once we get the trade right, you see that we made all our money back, and we made profit too. And this trade is on a 4 minutes. The time has gone up to 4 minutes now, which I don't really like. I don't really like it. I like the time to stay on a minute. I like it to stay on a minute chart. I like it to stay on a minute chart. You can see that a minute has elapsed. We would have gotten this trade right, but the time it went to 4 minutes, and I don't like it. It's supposed to be on 3 minutes, on a minute, I mean to say. So I'm going to really close this video. I hope you get what I was trying to teach here. But if you don't get it, just try and contact me, and we'll see what we'll do about that, so that you get it. You get it right. But this is the system I've been using, and it is working, and I know it never fails, because I've tried it for months and months and months. I would have been glad to show you my real trading account balance, but I don't really fancy it. I don't fancy doing it, so it will look as if I'm trying to pose a level of pride. So I like it to stay this way, and I pray you get it, the system. I don't know, maybe I will try and create something else, something that is more better and all that. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to close this trade and see what I can come up with it. But always make sure this time stays on a minute, because the time keeps fluctuating on its own. So make sure it stays on 1 minute. I can decide to start my trade from even $9. Currently, you see that from my demo account, I'm even comfortable to trade with $100 for my first trade, and $300, $900, $2,000. It's a multiple of 3. Whenever I lost a trade, I just follow the chart. Where it went to, I follow it there, and I make sure I get it right. Whenever I get it right, even if it's during the time of $9 I got it right, you can see that I'll be able to make my cover up for my losses and still make profit. So with this system, you are good to go. You try it on a demo account, and you see how it works, and you trade it for days and days, and you see that you begin to grow your capital from where you started from to where you want to be. So I'll appreciate if you really get this. Don't forget to follow this channel and like it for further videos and all that, so that you get any video I post whenever I post them.